Ho, ho, ho! Merry freaking Christmas! Nerds! It's good to see you guys. Ah, yeah. That's pretty good. That's how you start it off. Let's go. Get your freaking ugly sweaters on. I mean, I wouldn't call this ugly by any means. I would call this ugly. This is freaking awesome. But get your ugly one on. Get a weeder. Get some weeders. Get some wieners. Get whatever you want to get. And enjoy. I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to be enjoying tonight. I was actually going to pour that. Now I have nothing to sip on. I'm all discombobulated. It's like I haven't done this in freaking weeks, you know? What's next? We need something else to kill. Put the wieners in your mouth. Only if it's Gene's weeded wiener. No other, I guess. Whatever. We need another low bottle. Something needs to die. Everything's low, but how low? What is that? No? Dang. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, it's only fitting, right? Jepson's Bourbon! Get in here! Something must die for Trev to stream. This. Johnny? I thought this was a running channel now. Shut up! Just because I'm super fast. See, that's way more than I thought. Whatever. Corgi! Joe Dickinson is, you are in fact dreaming. None of this is real. I'm not live. It's been so long you have forgotten who I am. What's up, Truman? Janelle, let's freaking go. Janelle with the onyx wrenches. Oh. Look, Kevin! I saw Kevin also said something. What'd you say? I was gonna give Trev crap. Where'd that go? I was gonna give Trev crap for the holiday screen, but it actually looks pretty good. I know, right? Come on. I was gonna try and bring the snow over here, but then that'd just be too much. Too much snow going on. It is pretty cold. Sweater and shorts. Nice. Look, I'm the kind of guy, I can't be both. I can't have a sweater and some like sweatpants. It's gotta be my like pajama pants and then short sleeves or sleeveless or a sweater but with shorts. It's weird. Like if I get cold, I'll put socks on, but the shorts remain. It's how you balance it out, man. Jim? Fly Fisher? Tony Bag of Donuts? Tony Bag of Donuts sent me a lot of Maker's Mark samples. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of Maker's Mark. Because for one, I'm just bored of half of this crap. This sounds good. Janelle. Can't believe it's been 4 years. Janelle, 48 months. Isn't it freaking crazy? Golly. I mean, I don't even know when I started the channel. Like 5 years ago? 6 years maybe? You basically have been a member the entire time. You know? I don't remember exactly when I even started the channel. 2019? I don't know. What up, Marty? Alec? Get on in here, nerds. What's up, Jake? Guy? What have y'all been up to? Have a hopefully, man, it has been a while. Thanksgiving, so that's why I remember now. I was like, has it been 3 weeks since I was live? So we had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Cooked an amazing Thanksgiving meal. On that Friday. So you guys didn't see me. And then last weekend was supposed to be my big race. But I just injury was not able to do it. So instead we just shifted plans and we just kind of had a pity party and went Christmas shopping all weekend and whatnot. So I was like, I ain't doing nothing this weekend. So now, here we are. You had to miss me a little bit. Chris! Where's the meetup in February? What up, Roy? Andretsky? Raymond! This stuff's pretty good for being just whatever the heck. Blended and bottled by CH Distillery. Is a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys, aged a minimum of 4 years, non-chill filtered. Carl's Jepson's. Not bad. This crap's cheap. I mean, it's not the best thing you'll ever have, that's for sure. Start off with Staggy J. I mean, I got Stag Jr. at arm's reach if I want it. Kevin. What up, Scott? Lil says, lots of love to you, Trev and Mrs. Wrench. Well, I love Lil more. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Kentucky, Indiana, or Tennessee? I don't know, do they say? See, that's what's weird, is it does not say. So I have no idea. I bought this so long ago. It was on sale at the store. I think it's already like $30 or something for a liter. This was on sale for like $20. So, I mean, I've had this bottle for freaking years. What up, DB? There's Paul. I'm learning you guys' little tags. Will T. Working, planning a vacation for next year and planning some work trips to Charleston. I've been busy, boss. Yeah, just the holiday season is wild. Man, I've been freaking just rehabbing. My legs feeling better, so I'm starting to get back into what am I gonna do? What am I going to crush? What race? What small child am I going to destroy in a race? That's all I can think about. I want to find the kid who thinks they have a chance at beating me and beat them. I'm going to beat Trev. Nope. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to have the trophy. Dang, that's old. The backs of the bottles have state now, and I think most of the current stuff is Green River. Well, yeah, this is literally, they don't have anything. They don't even have distilled in. So this was back in the sketchy days. They were going to tell you crap. Hey, Bev. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. It's right around the corner. I keep thinking like, man, Christmas is so far away. And then I'm like, it's really not. It's right here. I keep thinking about, man, when do I get a day off from work? That's all I care about is the days off. I mean, Christmas is great, don't get me wrong. I want some time off. February is Kentucky, D.C., and Charlotte. Plenty of opportunities. Heck yeah. I need to I have nothing planned for next year. Like, no vacation, nothing. We have nothing. I need some places to go. Just to go. You going to the Xbox Bowl? Who's playing in the Xbox Bowl? The bowl games are just ridiculous, huh? Xbox Bowl. I need to. Where's the bowls? NCAA list of bowl games. I don't even know what. Okay. Those are the normal ones. Where's the fun ones? Gasparilla Bowl, Pinstripe Bowl, Game Above Sports Bowl, Xbox Bowl. He doesn't even know who's playing in it. Arkansas, Kansas State. Really? I didn't even know that. I've been trying to look it up. What happened to the GoDaddy Bowl and all that crap? Xbox Bowl was supposed to be at the Bahamas. What, they moved it some Frisco, Texas. Huh. Oh, it's a replacement for the Bahamas Bowl. That's dumb. What up, David Babcock? Merry Christmas from the Ogre Lounge. Let's go. In the Ogre Lounge. That's a place I need to put on list of spots to visit, is the Ogre Lounge. What up, Viper? Someone please tell me, when did the Pop-Tarts Bowl become a big thing? People talking about it like Notre Dame should have stayed in and played. Guy, it's the Pop-Tart Bowl, dude. It's huge. What up, Dram and All's got some Eagle Rare in the glass. What else? What does everyone else have? Words. Go ahead and play some What up, Paulo? It's all about who's got the money to pay to be sponsors. Peter White. What up, Peter? Weller 107. Pop-Tarts Bowl is a big thing because of the trophy and shenanigans that are hilariously TV-worthy. I definitely watched the Pop-Tart Bowl last year. I can't remember what even happened. Go Ducks! Corgi? You're a Ducks fan? I thought only Andretzky. Working towards a mammoth infinity bottle. What does that mean? Like an infinity bottle that's all mammoth? That's fun. I'll be honest, man, like, I'm not that big. I haven't been as big into watching college football this year. One, a lot of it's I'm not that interested in. Two, Arkansas is garbo. And then the games I do watch, it's Arkansas State, who's like a Sun Belt Conference team, which is really fun to watch. But the quality of the games, like of the broadcast, are terrible. It's like a high school student filming this crap. Like, you're a freaking college, dude. You can't get better cameras than this? Get on the same level. So, I did watch by myself the Indiana-Ohio game. That was crazy. And The quarterback for Indiana, something wrong with that guy. Easily one of the best interviews I've ever watched in my life. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you need to watch that video. He was beyond excited. A little too excited. Calm down, brother. But I'm glad they won. I like the random underdogs winning. That's what I like. It gets so boring. Like, oh, wow, freaking Ohio again. Oh, here comes Georgia again. Man, I don't care. It's like the Chiefs, man. I just want to see them lose, and I don't care who it is. I don't care who beats them. You can take my arch nemesis as long as it's beating the Chiefs. Sherrod Moore's in jail. Is that the, Is that the Michigan? I saw someone from Michigan is in jail. Or something. How does... Here's my question. Because they don't... The words that they used were improper relations with a staff member. So where does jail come into that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if the improper relation is, you know, a word that would get you into jail, I don't think you would be using the word inappropriate relationship. You know what I'm saying? You see, inappropriate relationship tells me that it was a consensual relationship that was inappropriate. So I don't know where jail comes into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about morally wrong, but it doesn't mean you go to jail. Oh, here we go. Here we go. If this is true, this is the first I've heard about it. Had an affair with a staffer. After they fired him, he freaked out and broke in her house? Jail was the stalking and harassing part. There we go. It just gets better. Come on, guy. Lord. That's wild. So he just... The man needs to be in jail. I take everything back. Threatened to kill her and himself with 2 butter knives and scissors. I'm guessing it's because... He's crazy, but I'm guessing he did this, or they found out because of her. I bet you is what happened. I bet you she went and told someone, or freaking, you know, I don't know. Did something. That's wild, bro. Pop-Tarts Bowl trophy. I still don't like... It's fine. I don't know why people, like, freak out about that. You know? It's cool. Well, just a reminder, people, don't go and break into people's homes. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I've never had the urge to break into anything. So, I mean, you might get tempted to do that, but just don't. And don't stalk people. That's kind of creepy too. I've never had the urge to stalk people. What up, Viper Candy? Miracle! Trev, I was at Texas volleyball game today. Advanced to the Elite Eight. Ugh. Why is Texas doing so well? He supposedly door-dashed a Plan B pill to the football facility. Why? So okay, then okay, I was not expecting the stream to go in this direction this quickly. But now we got to do some detective work. She told him at the facility, I think I'm you, and I think I'm, this ain't good, man. You did the thing. You did the thing that makes children. And he's like, we got to fix this right now. But I can't leave. DoorDash. Whereas, I mean, I really don't know why you couldn't have just left later. Like at the end of the day. I don't know. Anyway. Note to self, don't DoorDash things that you don't want people know that you're DoorDashing. I mean, imagine if you went to the wrong place and it was like knocked on the door and like, DoorDash here. I'm looking for Trev. Here's your box of dildos. And it's my neighbor. Or, like, box of dildos. Yeah, it's actually that house. Right there. That guy. Just over there. I don't know. He also forced her to have an abortion. So it just, like, I swear to you guys, I've literally only seen Michigan coach in jail. That's all I saw. And I didn't even bother reading into it, but I was like, that's crazy. This is like, they're going to give it 6 months. They will have a Netflix show. Rocket Boy! Breaking into people's homes is bad? You sure? I mean, are you an expert? Yes. I haven't been caught. So therefore, I'm an expert. This is nuts. This is honestly one of the best things we could have found out. This is hilarious. It's hilarious in one of those ways of like, you know what? You feel bad for the family and all this, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That's not our family. We can look at it from a side and cast our stones, but at the end of the day, when someone so high profile gets caught doing the most dumb things, it's just, you can't help but laugh. Like, what were you thinking, guy? And also, you, like Paulo's kind of saying, I feel like there's probably a lot of I wouldn't even say speculation, just maybe even just made up stuff. So we'll have to see like what all has actually happened. What a weird dude! Michigan knew for months. So this isn't new at all. Huh. It's new as in they just decided to go through with this. Could you imagine? We should go back and watch these old games. And like, the dude knew he was doomed, right? Or maybe he thought it was all fine. That's wild. Or wait. He didn't know he was going to jail. So the jail thing happened after they fired him. Like the stalking. Bourbon Kitty. This is nuts. This is fantastic television. Unbelievable. Let's start drinking a little Maker's Mark, shall we? We have a crap ton of private selects, Maker's Mark from Tony, and a big old bottle of the Lost Recipe, good old Mocha. So I'll go ahead and tell you all about how that one's probably better than, oh yeah, it's so chocolate. It's better. I don't even know where to start. I guess it doesn't really even matter. Oh, hold on. This one says, this is a private select, and it says has Mocha. So we need to save that one. And then this one's Mendiant. We need to try those kind of with each other. Just because he specifically wrote that on both of them, so let's just try this one. Just a private select. Martin Rosales. Roman. Christmas find of the day. Knob Creek Barrel Military Pick marked down to $26. It was like Christmas came early. The 120 proof. Did you guys see? It was in that video I just released. The Knob Creek dropping the foolproof, the 12-year foolproof again. They did this several years back, and it was really good. But when it foolproof, I think this says it says that it's barrel strength, but it's still 120. But even the one they did before, it was like 120.5 or something. It was still there. That's exciting though. What up, Will? William Reynolds! Knob Creek 12 at 120 would be amazing. They are, it's coming out. They're doing it. They're doing it. Here. Look, I have the video. Or I have the picture. Well, it doesn't say the proof on here, but I just remember what the other pictures were, and it's definitely 120. They did this several years back, and remember, guys, this little the little circle Knob Creek, Kentucky quality standard thing. It was like a like an actual like button that was like on the bottle. It wasn't on the logo. It's so good. It was so good. So I'm glad they're coming out with or bringing that back. I don't know why. I mean, that crap should just be like, that should be your standard thing, man. It's just my opinion. Oh yeah, this smells old school. This private select. That is like so candy and chocolate. Smash that like button, or else all of your bourbon turns to Malort. I don't make the rules. Now the issue with that with the 12-year Knob Creek cast strength is what is it going to cost? Because the regular Knob Creek 12 is like what? 60 or 70 bucks? Cast strength version of it? 90? I would hate if that bottle comes out at like $120 or something stupid. It's gonna make me mad. But then again, Knob Creek, 15 years, 100 proof, it's at $100. I bet it's gotta be at like, it's gotta be 90. I can get Knob 12 for $54.99. Then I would even say, let's go ahead and drop that sucker down to 75. Knob Creek cast strength 12, 75 to 80 bucks. Trev prices. That's if I price things. I would just go ahead and price it down to 70. $69.99. $69.69. Just saying. Ooh, yeah, that's good. 109.9 proof. Makers Private Select. See, I haven't seen Knob Creek 12 in a little while. So, it was definitely more than 55 freaking dollars. I think it was like, it was at least 60 to 70. Some places mark that stuff up too, and it's just like, why? What are we doing? I will say, Knob Creek 12 is one of my favorite versions of Knob Creek, so just bringing it up to 120 is ridiculous. Did I write the years on those labels? 3 of them are the 375 bottles that came in the box sets. It's got to be these 3 then. Yeah, because it has 12403, 33202, 02044. So this is the box set. Makers does that special, like a holiday box set of the different things. I know what you're talking about. No, it's not Generations of Proof. They do like a 375 of like 3 different private selects. I don't know what they call it. And one of them has mocha in it. The old mocha stave. It is the Generations of Proof? I thought the Generations of... I think I'm confusing that with, like, the DNA series. Viper, I'm sorry for questioning you. I was like, Viper Kenny, you're a freaking idiot. You don't know nothing. And then he knew. He nailed it. He got it immediately. And I am the idiot. Tried a Maker's Private Select the other day that had a banana bread flavor. Never had one that had banana flavor before. That's interesting. The only time I've kind of had that on a Maker's Mark would probably be the, whatever the freak that thing's called. The Star Hill Farm bottle. Which, you guys didn't watch my new video that I put out that I haven't done in a long time. I haven't done a video. The new Star Hill Farm. Look, you still have to go and watch the video. There it is, new Star Hill Farm. You guys keep making me think about this crap. That bottle's so dang good. Adam! I'm getting ready to crack open a Weller Special Reserve. A lot of people thumb their nose. I love it. Adam, I freaking hate that bottle, dude. Now, I will say, do I have one open? Might have to try that. I'll bring it down. I think I might have a spare of these somewhere. This is the only Weller that we get in Arkansas. I don't see them often, but I will tell you, I have not bought one in years. But my issue with this bottle is it's so flat to me compared to like just regular Buffalo Trace. I would never choose this over a regular Buffalo Trace. I'm gonna pour it right now since we're just talking crap. I can't wait to like it now. Jesus Christ, I have not had this in so long. I almost forgot what I forgot what to even expect. That is so freaking fruity. I think it's because I'm also comparing it directly next to Maker's Mark, which is dense and chocolatey, and this is light and fruity. That is red. That's red. I will agree. And also, this kind of just looks like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing's... I just love the Weller. The Weller labels, the Weller bot. Like, I love the shape. I love this little thing. I love the color different. Like, I love nerd crap like that where the color differentiates it. Because it creates a way for us nerds to be like, oh, the green label. Weller green label. You don't even have to know what it's called. Oh no, it's the blue label. Like, you know, Johnny Walker does the same thing. I love that crap. Oh, which Weller are you talking about? Do you want the blue one or the white one? And you just know exactly what I'm talking about, you know? It does not smell, I'm going to be honest, it is not as offensive as I remember it being. Whatever happened with the Jack Daniel barrel proofs? The range on the rye flavors? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I've always been an advocate for this, guys. To always... And I usually say this in the sense of when you want to buy, like if you're going to the liquor store and you're like, man, I don't know what to buy. Like maybe you're not going for anything new. You just want to go get a bottle. I always recommend getting a bottle that's like, I haven't had it in a really long time. Like, man, you know, like you can go in there and find a bottle like, dude, 4 years ago, that's all I used to drink. And then you haven't had it in 4 years. I always recommend buying that bottle because what you thought of it then will probably be completely different now. And I find that out when I just, like, dude, I have not tried this in so long. And I'm just like, yeah, I freaking hate that. Well, it smells pretty good to me right now. Very, very fruity, though. Very. I hope Adam's drinking this with me. It's not bad. It's not bad. I like that. Like it's very simple. I think that's what I didn't like about it before too. It's so flat. It's not gross. It's very simple. The wheat kind of makes it boring in the sense of like you're lacking all of that fun spice, and it's like cherry. It's like, think of some sort of cherry. It's like a cherry pie, but you didn't toast the bread at all. You didn't let it caramelize. You didn't do any of that. It's still gonna taste good. It's still a cherry pie, but you're lacking so much that could have made it even better. So it's not bad. It's just not complete. What up, Darrell? I saw you come in here earlier. I don't know if I said hey. Joe Thompson, Trev, tomorrow is annual allocation day here in Bama. I didn't win a spot, but I'll be going to stand in the walk-up line. That's wild. You're my cherry pie. She's my cherry pie. I tried. What up, David Bears? You were going for some barrel picks at Jack Daniels? Yep, we did them. I'm going to be complete update on you guys. We haven't had any word on the Jack Daniels picks. So it's not like they're not coming. They're just, we were aiming for December. They said a multitude of things could happen, and it very well, they could still drop in December. It's really just when Jack Daniels says, oh, hey, yeah, they're ready. So, at this point, it's a hurry up and wait game. But, I mean, they've been picked. And they did say, when we picked them, that it takes X amount of time between now and when they're ready. And it was basically, it could be ready between, like, these range of dates. It's usually this range, but it could be anywhere in here. So I would imagine if it's not ready this month, then it would be January at the latest. The way they talked, it's got to be mere weeks or week. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. That's just what they were telling us. That's what they told us, and that's what I gotta go on. And I promise you want to try and get you. It's gonna be a race, but they are good, man. They're so good. But what were you asking? What were the flavor profile ranges on the single barrel proof ryes? So what were the flavor profile ranges of the ryes that we tried there? I'm guessing that's what you're asking, Rocket. We had 4 samples of the rye. 2 of them, I'm going to say right now, 2 of them we eliminated like immediately. As far as range goes, I would say it was like, take a range. They were just kind of right in the middle, boring. One of the ryes was way over here, and it was heavy, dark chocolate. Like those ryes that you get heavy dark chocolate on. I freaking love those kind of ryes. And the other one was the citrusy, like a candied orange peel, zesty. Like, you know, it's the rye, but it's like vibrant. It's freaking, it almost, when I smell it, it reminds me of like, honestly, it reminds me of stuff you shouldn't be drinking. Like, what are those little things? It's like a decorative bowl of fruits, and they have scent. You know? They're like scented decorations. It smells like that. Potpourri? Is that what that's called? I didn't even know I didn't know. Scented decorations, it kind of gives me that vibe. So drastically different. Way different from each other. Potpourri. Now that you phonetically sound it out, yes, potpourri. But it's spelled potpourri. Huh. More you learn. What up, Josh Fritz? I will say, after heated discussion, we went with the chocolate one. The chocolate one won. It wasn't even a heated discussion. It was a heated discussion that was then solved by an ultimate blind taste. And what had happened was people were saying, I like the orange one. And then people like me were saying, I like the chocolate one. Well, every single person was blinded with this. They blinded the two. But everyone's blind was different. So it wasn't like everyone had the same A. He would put, the orange one in that guy's A. That guy's A. And then put it in my B. So it was truly blind. And the goal was to see who flip-flopped their answers. So it was like, well, I said I liked this one better, but then blind, I said I liked this one better. What happened was after the blind, the chocolate one actually won. And some of the people who said, oh, I liked the citrus one more, they picked the chocolatey one when it was blind. I stayed the same. I picked chocolate, and then blind, I picked the chocolate. So, and I'm glad that one won. It's a monster, dude. It's so good. I was wondering how varied those barrels were going to be. Now so that was just the variance from the rye, and we picked that rye. Now I'm going to tell you, Rocket Boy, I don't know exactly what you're going for here, but we also had 4 bourbons. We got 1 rye and 1 bourbon. The bourbon, that bourbon that we picked, and normally I would be that guy who I think I would say, if you give me a Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye and a barrel proof bourbon, just off the shelf, I would most of the time probably lean to the rye being the better. Like, the Jack Daniel barrel proofs rye are so good. This bourbon is like, if it was out right now, I would call it one of the bourbons of the year. It's that good. It is like a 9.9 out of 10. Crazy different. Now the difference between that bourbon and the rye, they're not even the same. They're on different fields. Like, the bourbon's over on the football field and the rye is over on a freaking baseball field, diamond, They're definitely like, you gotta get both type of thing. There you go. There's Trev rant. You're making me miss these goddamn picks. Should have mixed them chocolate orange. We did. We did everything you could freaking imagine. No joke. We even, what is this? I'm home alone. It's gross! Who made that? And why? Like, Tabasco is fine. George Dickel is fine. You can't put Tabasco in White Dog. I can't believe that song's still in here. I swear I swear I have removed that song from my playlist 8 times. You guys know the rules. That song come on. Ugh. Will T, have you cooked with that? I will say its only saving grace, again, is that it does not linger. Malort lingers. Dickel Tabasco is much more of a kick in the balls, but then it's like done. One swift kick and you're done. I think Malort, come on, guys, you know what I'm talking about when I say this. You know, sometimes you'll just like accidentally just like kind of flick your testicle, and it's like the most agonizing, prolonged pain. You know? Like, it's almost like you would rather just get kicked in the nuts. I feel like it would go away quicker. That's Dickel Tabasco. Malort is like just a flick. Right there on the... Just right there on one. So... we're gonna pour another little private select here. So I'm guessing that the first two that I've tried are the new ones, and then the other one that says has mocha is an old school one that's in that generations of proof. I don't know exactly. Having one with mocha in it and then having one without mocha makes sense of generations of proof. I don't know where the third one is. You would think there would be 3 different generations of the private selects, which they could be, but I bet you 2 of them, like these 2 that I'm trying, much more similar than the mocha one. I will say that is much different already, but this isn't even the mocha one. This is almost butterscotch. Buttery and vanilla-y. The other one was kind of chocolatey. I like Dickel Tabasco way better than any Dickel I've had, says Corgi. That's freaking nuts. I saw Martin. I forgot to say hey to Martin. Right here. Martin came in. I've only had one Weller Special Reserve ever. I like it, but I can never find it for retail. Anyway, Martin would disagree with you. Like me. Dickel 8-year is so good. Dickel 8-year and then the Dickel 13 bottled in bond, which I haven't even seen a new one. Like, they came out with a Dickel 11-year-old bottle in bond. They're supposed to do that yearly. I haven't seen a new one. I guess I'm still 13-year bottled in bond. I don't know if that's last year's. I don't know if they even do that anymore, and this is just old stock. That crap's good. Dickel 13 bottle and bond, good. Dickel 8-year bourbon, good. Now the other Dickel, I don't know. I haven't ventured that far, okay? I need a Dickel sweater. That's what I need. Give me little Dickels on here. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Oh, Dickel, that mineral Flintstone vitamin taste. Shut up, guys. Some of it does. Some of it does. I will give you that. As a matter of fact, I'm fairly certain that Dickel 11-year-old bottled in bond I was talking about was pure Flintstone vitamins, and that was the first time I was like, everyone's calling this crap Flintstone vitamins. I don't know what you're talking about. I tried a sample of that 11-year. I was with Donnie, the Linux cat, in Memphis, and they had that bottle open, giving samples to people. Like, you like, they were trying to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you sampling that bottle? For one, it was already a red flag. Dude, that thing was gross. What store has an open Dickel bottle giving samples out to patrons? Hey, do you want to buy these bottles? Try it. I don't know. You might as well. You'd have better luck just marking it 50% off and just tricking people into buying it. Because when you taste that crap, you ain't buying it. Ooh. I like that one way better. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I had I had no idea what these numbers were. It's the stave profile. I was like, what is this? I was like, is this the barrel number? I was like, why did Tony write the barrel number on that? Like, what does that mean to me? Who cares if it's 303202? It's the staves. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I gotta go give Willow her medicine. Go ahead and leave a comment. So when I come back, it's just you guys telling me how dumb I am. Billy! All right. Wasn't an hour late. It was right now. Everyone tell him he's smart. What's the best bourbon mixed drink for the Christmas holidays? Some sort of freaking old fashioned. We had this freaking drink. So last weekend we went shopping. We got our Christmas shopping out of the way last weekend. And we stopped at this restaurant for lunch. And they had this like Christmas. I would have to find you the recipe because I don't even know what to call it. I wouldn't even call it an old fashioned. But it was a whiskey drink. And it was literally apple pie old fashioned. This was kind of like an apple pie old fashioned. It was very it was dessert, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't too heavy though. It was not too heavy. Check your phone. Okay, so it's a 2019 Private Select, a 2020, and a 2021. So the one that I'm trying right now is the 2021. It's 1 Baked American Pure, 2 French Cuvée, 4 Maker's 46, 0 French Mendiant, and then 3 of the, whatever that is, toasted, whatever. That is good. This is good. This is my favorite one. I like it better than the 2020, which was 3 Baked American, 3 French Cuvée, 2 Maker's 46, again, 0 French Mendiant. No, French Mocha. So that's no mocha. They're showing you with the other one what mocha does to it. Oh, it's toasted French spice. So it's not Mendiant yet. These are still when the mocha stave was a thing, but they had 0 mocha. Well, this one's fantastic, dude. I really like this one. Here's my issue, and it's always been this way to me. Always been this way to me. There's no freaking way you know what the heck you're gonna get by looking at the freaking label. All the numbers and all that, it's cool. I like that they do it. There's no way you can look at that and be like, I'm gonna like that one better than that one. There's no way. There's no way. You just gotta try them. See how they're different. CLD HND. New subscriber as we're live. Now, is CLD HND actually in the chat? Or did he subscribe from somewhere else? Maybe he's watching a video right now. Arkansas Public Schools. Don't make that face. My wife teaches in those schools. I'll fight you, Jake. I will hold you down and tickle you. Eggnog? Honestly, dude, eggnog? Eggnog? Here's a good one. Here's a good one for you. If you want something simple and you want to end up drinking your bourbon anyway, go to the liquor store. Evan Williams makes a ready-to-drink apple cider. It's like 15% alcohol. You literally just pour that in a glass and throw it in the microwave. There you go. Christmas drink. And it's good. It's just boozy apple cider. Simple. Miss Wrench loves it. I love it. Now, you can't drink a lot of it, man. It is pretty... They definitely gotta add some sort of syrup, because it is kind of like, you drink one, you're like, your teeth get sticky. Like, I guess simple syrup and stuff, but it's good. It's really good. Eggnog is, I love eggnog, man. Evan Williams has some good eggnog, too. What up, Justin Jenkins? Franchise Gary. Mr. Fulton, what up? I have big news today. I will be on the Home and Garden Show tomorrow morning. I will be performing my new original Christmas song, WIBC 93.1. Tune in. So where is the... Basically, where are you located so people who can tune in to the WIBC 93.1? Evan Williams has the peppermint eggnog too. We got that one too. I totally forgot. It's good. Another thing you could do, I don't know if you're a coffee drinker, but if you just go and get, go to the schnapps section. I forgot what the brand is, but you can get the schnapps for like $10. They're cheap. Get peppermint schnapps. Peppermint schnapps. Or peppermint vodka. I mean, it doesn't really even matter. And literally pour that into your coffee. Make your coffee and then pour that into it. Christmas morning. Trev gonna be lit. Waiting for Santa Claus. Okay? Indiana. On iHeartRadio. Let's go, Mr. Fulton. Dude, Mr. Fulton has been there, done that, of everything you can name. Heck yeah, brother. Coffee and Bailey's. Isn't eggnog, egg, and alcohol mixed? That sounds like it mixes as well as gas station and sushi. Bro, Jake. People... Here's my issue. With people who don't like eggnog, I would say 95% of them have never even tried eggnog. And they're just saying, I wouldn't like that. Dude, it is not what you think. Have you ever had like rum chata or something like that? It's like, it's almost like it's cream forward. Okay? It's definitely not like, I can't drink a lot of it, but it tastes fantastic. It's almost like you're drinking heavy cream, is what it's like. Freaking, there ain't no half and half. This is whole milk with like spices and booze. You know? It's just wild, man. Get egg out of your head. You're not tasting scrambled eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no egg. I think the egg might help with why it's so thick. Like, when you drink it, it's like, dude, it's freaking... The best thing I can compare it to is just like when you cook with like heavy cream for desserts, it's like, it's that. And you don't drink heavy cream, you know? That's why it's like weird. Like, why the freak we drinking this, man? Like, you don't get a tub of butter and eat it, you know? It's like, I feel like I'm just extra killing myself, you know? The alcohol is already killing me, but now I'm now I'm clogging my arteries, you know? It's good. Eggnog is good. There's no way you guys can drink a lot of it. And if you can, then that's scary. I can have one glass of that crap. Franchise, what did he say? Because Wilmington said I posted the link. Let me click this link. Oh, is that freaking... What's that dude's name? Alton Brown eggnog. So that's homemade eggnog. I will say, it looks better than the Evan Williams. Evan Williams literally looks like milk. Like heavy cream. That looks good. That looks fun. I'm gonna try that. It needs the egg. Like this, it does have eggs in it, but you need it, I promise. What up, Church? Septical. Who is Septical? I don't know your @ sign is Septical. Who is that? Gotta add nutmeg. You got to. Septical. Eggnog is a seasonal guilty pleasure. I would say mine is more so like peppermint. Like seriously, if I'm not the I'm not the kind of guy who drinks in the morning. But you know, there are days that call for, you know, mimosas exist for a reason. You know what I'm saying? During the holidays, my guilty pleasure, like waking up on Christmas, you better believe my guilty pleasure is the peppermint. I have peppermint schnapps. You pour that crap in my coffee, that is how I start the day. And then mimosas on top of it. So I got my coffee, but then I got my mimosa. But my coffee spiked too, you know what I'm saying? The peppermint in the coffee is the go-to play. It's freaking good. Boozy coffee. I will even say, like, I'm not a big black coffee drinker. Like, I want creamer in my, or, you know, even a little bit of creamer in my coffee. Just the schnapps alone, I could pour it in black coffee, and it's like, it's appeasable to people like me. So no, I don't even need creamer, just peppermint, schnapps, black coffee. Peppermint schnapps and mimosas, hand over your man card now. What the freak are you drinking on Christmas morning? You pouring your friggin' Elijah Craig barrel proof? Grow a man bun. Listen here, Wilmington. I'll mess you up. Does everyone make their own simple syrup, or do you buy any special syrups for old fashions? I have tried to make my own. I had no idea what I was doing. Will never do it again. I just buy it. I saw someone... Let me scroll up. Someone asked... I wanted to answer it. It was about pre-made, where the heck did it go? It was like pre-made old-fashioned or something. Like, is there any pre-made old-fashioned? Old-fashioned's always the best cocktail for any holiday. Justin Jenkins is late. Screwball eggnog, pretty good. Really, like, so peanut butter? Okay, right here, Adam. It was Adam Hudson. Can you recommend any pre-made old-fashioned? Maybe people in the chat can help you. The only pre-made old-fashioned, and it's not even pre-made, it's the syrup. is local to me. It's the only one that I found that is really freaking good. But it's made literally like in the town over from me, and it's only sold in these liquor stores here. You literally take that syrup and pour it over whiskey, and there's your old fashioned. It's amazing. I'm trying to think. The only other one that I've tried was I bought this sample pack off Amazon. It came with a coffee old fashioned, a maple old fashioned, original old fashioned, and then there's one other flavor. And it's the same thing. You pour like an ounce of this stuff, and then 2 ounces of whiskey in a glass, and that's it. The maple should be sold on its own, and the other ones should be burned with fire. Like it was like, the other ones were so bad that there's no way you would ever buy it again, but it was like the one was really good. Now, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Duh. Yeah, the Penelope. Dude, the Penelope black walnut. That crap's good. So Penelope they are starting to drop like pre-made old fashions. They have the black walnut. I think they might have 3. They have one that just came out for Christmas, and we went to the store looking for it. It was a I just need to pull this crap up, because now I'm just making stuff up. Right here. Apple cinnamon old fashioned. I needed that bad. Didn't have it. Not in our state. So yeah, they have peach, black walnut, and apple cinnamon. The black walnut is the only one that we've tried. We're not big peach people, so I didn't buy the peach one. The black walnut, delicious, dude. You literally pour that over ice and call it good. It is good. So there you go. There's your answer. Pre-made old fashioned, Penelope. And it's not even, like, I can't even tell you any other. Josh from Stuff and Whiskey shared an old fashioned recipe about a year ago that I live by. Really easy to make. Yeah, well, Josh sucks. Because he wanted the orange Jack Daniel's rye. And I fought him. And I won. We got the chocolate one, baby. I'll have to get that recipe, man. But if it's good, I'm going to have to talk crap about Josh. All right, I'm going to have to buy the Penelope Black Walnut next time I see it. Guys, it's pretty good. Now, if you have Josh from Stuff and Whiskey's recipe, or if you have your own old-fashioned recipe, I'm telling you, guys, I know that making an old-fashioned is simple, but every time I make one, it's nowhere near as good as when you order one at a restaurant or something. Like, I don't like them when I make them. The black walnut is so much better than Trev's old fashions, so therefore I will recommend a pre-made old fashioned. It's good. They are good. But if you have your little recipe, it might not be better than your special. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they figured it out and put it in a bottle. They figured out something that's really good that can go in a bottle and then be poured and drank. So it's not going to be better than the best old-fashioned you've ever had, but it's also just all you got to do is pour it on ice and then consume. So there's that. Easy. Ease. The apple cinnamon, it's great. Don't quit rubbing it in. Alex said the apple cinnamon was super sweet to me. Black walnut was definitely the best. Mrs. Wrench really wanted the apple cinnamon. I think apple cinnamon does get really sweet, so it's like apple cider. It's too sweet. One and done. Black walnut, you can have 3 or 4 of those. But I was really trying to get her a bottle because she loves old fashions. That's her drink of choice is an old fashioned. So I was like, I gotta go find it. Couldn't find it. I actually have that brand. Andretzky sent me that. Is that simple syrup? So you use that as your simple syrup. Do you still add bitters? If you have a blood... Let me put it this way. If you take a blood orange simple syrup, do you still put orange bitters? Or is the orange of the simple syrup your orange flavor? See what I'm saying? I thought all you southern guys liked peach flavors. Listen. The South is a large area. And I'm going to tell you right now, the peach loving South is that away. Georgia. Get down to Georgia. Okay? In Arkansas, it's apples. We grow apples here. We don't grow peaches. We might grow peaches. Apples. We have apple farms, bro. We have apple cider. Peaches are much more that way. Okay? But we're all south, but they're so far away. F your peaches. Roman says I have all 3. Apple cinnamon's the best. All pre-made old fashions are very sweet. Just add more booze. Also, you could pour your pre-made old fashioned on a glass of ice and then put more whiskey on top of it. And there you go. It solves the sweetness problem. Paul is a genius. I'm moved on to the third private select. This one has mocha. It is very chocolatey. What's up, Tony Joey? How many accounts does Anthony have? Just reading. The distribution of the apple cinnamon's criminal. Can't get it in Georgia. I think it's new, so it's only in a couple markets right now. I imagine it'll be better. Okay, so Bourbon Kitty. This is something I haven't heard of. We liked On the Rocks and 1792 Ready to Drink Old Fashioned. So that I've never even heard of that crap. So I guess it depends on where you're at. You might have way more ready to drink old fashions and syrups that I just don't even know about. I didn't even know 1792 had one of those. Huh. Joey Brown, what up, brother? Have you tried rotten apples? 3/4 Guinness and 1/4 Angry Orchard. Wait, what? Like real rotten apples? Cherry or no cherry in the old fashioned? For a while, I did have a jar of cherries. And here's my thing. Now that you got me thinking about it, I think that's the issue. You need to get a jar of the Angostura maraschino cherries. It's got like that thick syrup in it. What you need to do, and this is how I'm basically telling you the Miss Wrench. Luxardo. Is it Luxardo or is it maraschino? What's the dark cherry? Super dark. It's almost like black. It is thick. Is it Luxardo? So you need to get Luxardo cherries. Get the dark cherries. And it's got, that whole jar is full of this thick syrup. This is what you need to do. When you make your old fashioned, get a spoon. Get a spoon, but then Luxardo maraschino. So they're probably the same thing. I don't know. Get a spoon and get the cherry, but then you need to get like a little bit of, get a glob of that freaking goo and put it in your old fashioned. It will turn it it almost turns like, you make an old fashioned, it's like light. You put that in there, it looks like a barrel proof bourbon. Like it starts turning that color. That's when you know it's good. You get the goo, it just makes the difference. And everyone's saying it's expensive but worth it. I promise you. They're $20. It lasts you forever. But then again, like, who is complaining that, $20 for a jar of cherries, but then again, you're spending $8,000 on bourbon? Buy the $20 bottle of cherries, and it makes a difference. What up, Richie Zoo? I'm telling you, the scoop of that syrup that's with the, you might not even need to put simple syrup. You need to play around with this. Because that syrup that's in the cherries are pretty sweet. So don't even put in the simple syrup. Start with a scoop of cherry and the juice. Throw it down in your whiskey. Do your bitters. Throw in your ice. And then drink that and tell me. I bet you it's really good. I promise you. And if you need it sweeter, then put a little simple syrup on there. Don't put too much of that cherry juice, because you want it. You pay $20 whole on it. You don't want to use it all. I bought Jason Kobe, the legend. I buy the big can of Luxardo and refill the jars way cheaper. There you go. You can get 2 packs that are cheaper per bottle at Costco. See? I'm going to tell you, though, it really does make a difference. I firmly believe, like, and you guys basically made me come to this revelation. That pre-made syrup that I was telling you guys about, that it's like local to us, I think that's what he does, because the color of it is literally that. I think he takes simple syrup and Luxardo cherry juice and makes a bottle of it somehow. I've never thought about it until right now. I think that's what he does. Simple syrup and Luxardo cherry juice. Or liquid, whatever that crap is. The goo. It's so good. This is why bourbon is the best spirit. Great neat, but can be great in millions of cocktails as well. Gin and tequila have less cocktails. That is true. I mean, think about it. Gin is just vodka. Tequila. I think tequila has a pretty aggressive flavor. It's either like some sort of smoky mezcal, or you're putting it in some fruity drink. I'm sure there's some pretty unique cocktails, but for the wide majority of people, probably wouldn't like them. Joe the Sample Guy? Stonewall Kitchen makes cherries that are dark and delicious for only about $10. Margarita! I mean, come on, who doesn't like a margarita? Psychopaths, that's who. All right, we're moving on. Pansies! That's who hates margaritas. Maker's Mark, it's Bourbon Night Butterscotch effect. With the Mendiant. So they got rid of the mocha, and they added Mendiant. We're going to learn. We're going to learn because all night, well, I say all night, I drank 3 old school Maker's Private Selects. Only one of them had mocha. Okay. I'm putting the mocha in my head. Because now I'm about to do Mendiant. We're going to see how different it is. Was it worth the change? Call me psycho then. Tequila ruins my stomach. Okay. Corgi. I don't care if it ruins your stomach. Let's just say in a perfect world, it didn't ruin your stomach. Does your taste buds enjoy drinking a margarita? I have a ritual. I have 2 margaritas before I get on a plane. Even on a 6 a.m. flight. Oh! How much are you paying for that? Here's a funny story, Paul. So, a couple years back, y'all remember, Miss Wrench and I went on our first ever trip to Italy. And it was when we got engaged. When we got engaged, the next day, we were going to Italy. And we missed our flight to Rome. There were storms. They canceled the flight. Or what happened was there were storms. Our flight left. And we weren't even at the airport yet. We were so delayed. So, we had to stay in New York. We had to, blah, blah, blah. We missed our freaking flight. Well, the next day, we get to the airport, and we get there super freaking early. We're like, we ain't missing this freaking flight. We're pissed. And we go to this restaurant. Like, we find the gate, and then we find our restaurant. And Mrs. Wrench was like, I don't freaking care how much it costs. I need a margarita right now. And so we go to this restaurant, and the waiter, I've never seen this at a restaurant, especially at an airport. He literally was like, "Are you sure you want a margarita?" And she's like, "Yes, why?" And he's like, "They are so expensive here." Like, he was trying to stop her from buying the margarita because of how expensive it is. And she's like, I don't freaking care how much it is. Bring me one. And he was like, rough day. Okay, I'll bring you the margarita. I will say, and there's no way to prove this. There's no way to prove this at all. I don't know if he went and pulled some strings and was like, hey, we're about to charge these people like $25 or whatever it was for this freaking margarita. Just pour a little extra in there. That one margarita, like, Sarah was pretty toast off of a one. So it was worth it to me. Totally worth it. It was like I got. It was like the price of buying two, you know? I got a photo of that somewhere. It's freaking hilarious. Just a terrible story. All that because Paul drinks two of them. So Paul is at the bar at 5 a.m. ordering 2 margaritas. I can't, dude, I can't drink. I'm talking before I get to the airport. Wait, you telling me you make margaritas at home before you go? I can't drink in the morning unless it's like if I'm at an airport. I mean, anyone can drink at an airport at 9 a.m. It's just the way it goes. It's gotta be, it's beer, or it's gotta be some sort of like a screwdriver. Like, spike my normal drink. Like, I can't be just drinking margaritas at 10 a.m. You know, it's like, I don't know. My body just says what are we doing? But a beer? I can drink a beer at 8 a.m. You know? Beer in the morning at an airport is totally fine. And then spike my drinks. Give me a screwdriver. Vodka orange juice. You know, like. Which I've done. Like, that's my issue is it's so goddamn expensive, but like vodka OJ right before a plane, like that's the way to go, man. Just get a big buzz, but you got some vitamin C. I still have 3 wieners in my butt thanks to Trev. Oh, in my bunker. I misread that, Jason. I'm sorry. Trev, you can run a marathon and I could drink margaritas at 6 a.m. Paul, I'm not judging you, brother. I'm just like questioning. I'm more questioning your drink of choice. Like if I'm gonna drink, let's just say I'm you, and I'm like, man, I gotta be drunk. Like I gotta get a buzz going on to go to the airport. I don't think I would be shaking up a margarita. That's what I'm more confused about, the margarita part, brother. Like if I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, God dang, man, like I freaking hate this. I'll just pour this. I'll just pour a bourbon and like drink a couple of them as I'm, you know what I'm saying? You are fascinating. Dude's over here like, I got 1 lime margarita and a watermelon margarita, and it's 4 a.m. and I gotta go to the airport. I don't know. Maybe that's what we've been doing wrong. I've never had a margarita before a flight. That might be where we've been going wrong. I have never been hungover enough to drink Bloody Mary in the morning. I cannot do Bloody Marys, man. Mrs. Wrench loves Bloody Marys. I say loves. She will drink one well before I do. She loves tomato. Here's the difference. There are times for dinner, and some of you are either going to hear this and be like, dude, Trev, that's normal, or you're going to be like me, like, who does that? I know it's a normal dinner, but never in a million years would I choose for dinner tomato soup. How is that dinner? Literally liquid tomatoes in like what in grilled cheese. You dip the grilled cheese in the tomato. I need meat. Where's the sustenance? I'm not dipping bread into tomato. This ain't the Soviet Union 1945, okay? And get your Bloody Marys out of here. I will drink bourbon at 10 a.m. if I have to. You don't have to spruce things up with tomato sauce and freaking crap. Add bacon to that bloody. I'm not dogging on people who love Bloody Marys. My dad is a huge Bloody Mary fan. That Bloody Mary looked like a goddamn, like a child. Take a child who, imagine a bar, not a bar, like an ice cream bar. I don't even know if that makes sense. We have this place where you can go and pour whatever ice cream you want and whatever toppings you want. And you could just, it's like a freaking playhouse for ice cream. And then you weigh it and pay for it. That's my dad if it was a Bloody Mary. That's what I'm trying to get at. Oh, pickle? Yep. Pepper? Yep. This? Yep. Worcestershire? Yep. I mean, this thing is like a freaking plate of food, but in a drink. I have never been appealed to it, and I don't like the taste of it. So I like the idea. I look at it and think, man, that looks good. But I just don't. Tomato juice, dude, I don't care for it. Ketchup's all I want. Unless we're in Italy, those tomatoes are better. But over here, it's not for me, man. Which is fine. More Bloody Marys for you. I want you to bring me a bottle. Here's my thing. If it's in the morning and we drinking, just pop a bottle of champagne and have an extra one on backup. Like, I will drink Prosecco and champagne by the glass all morning. That is my... Give me Prosecco. I'll kill several bottles of it before you even know. Bougie. It ain't bougie. There's cheap champagne out there. You just gotta know where to look. Oh, but making, here's my little pickle and all this in your frickin'... You telling me that's not bougie? These Bloody Marys are coming out looking like Mona Lisa, man. They got a freaking whole carrot down in there and all this crap coming out of it. Look at them. They wild, man. It's like a work of art. Went to an amazing Bloody Mary place and forced myself to try one just to see if I was making a mistake not liking them. I was not making a mistake. I'd seen one with chicken wings. They put chicken wings on a Bloody Mary. And you're calling me bougie for opening a bottle of champagne and pouring it in a glass and drinking it. No, not Asti Spumante. That's way too sweet. Way too sweet. I mean, I will drink it. If I'm at Andretzky's house and he brings out Asti Spumante, I will 100% love it. But if I'm in the store, I will never buy that. Miss Wrench knows. Dry. Period. I'll even dabble into the world of extra dry, which we're not getting into that, but extra dry isn't even drier than dry. Who came up with that? A drunk guy came up with that. Dry and extra dry. Dry is drier than extra dry. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. It doesn't. I'm just saying. Bloody Mary's at the bowling alley bar in Nashville while waiting for our flight. Bacon, celery, shrimp, pickle, and a single hot wing. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, don't twist my arm, Viper Candy. Like, I would try one. That sounds pretty good. It sounds good until I realize it's my issue is the tomato. I don't like tomato. And that whole drink revolves around freaking tomato juice. It's just, it's not that I dislike tomato, but like drinking it, just, there's something in my brain that says, nah, Trev. There's so many other drinks you have, like, you don't really need this, brother. Go ahead, order you a beer, and then order another one, and then you won't even care. I don't hate tomatoes. Like, I will eat tomatoes. It's just not in liquid drink form. I'm not a Clamato fan either. Not a Clamato fan either. It's just not me, man. It's not for me. I'm sure you guys love pouring this over all your freaking Clamatos and stuff. No, it's not for me. This ain't for me. This is a punishment. Blasphemy! Y'all started a freaking war. I was gonna say I didn't start nothing. Bloody over a Clamato. I like tomatoes in my spaghetti sauce. Hell yeah, Richie, me too. Where they belong. Pour vodka in my coffee and let me take my tomatoes in my dinner in my spaghetti, okay? Tony! Late to the party, Trev started running again. I have been. I've only done 7 miles this week. But I have been... So, Tony, and anyone who cares, yesterday, I took today off because I knew I was going to stream. But yesterday, I ran 4 miles, 0 pain. So, that marks like the furthest run that I've done in the past month with 0 pain. I've done other runs, and so the run before that, I ran 4 miles. I don't even know. There were other runs where I would run and I would be good, and then all of a sudden it would start hurting. This was the first run that I started, finished, zero pain. Nothing. So, I don't know. I'm hopeful, but I'm also like, I don't know. It makes me excited, but I don't want to get too excited. I don't want to go and like push it and start running freaking six. I don't want to go run 6 miles tomorrow or 10 miles. Like my normal run is 6+ miles. So I'm like 4 miles. What am I freaking doing? I don't want to go and do that too soon because I'm like, wow, we're going to take it as a small victory and we're going to ease back into it. So I don't want to freak out and be like, "Oh dude, I'm healed," and then go and try and run 6 miles and it starts hurting again. I don't want to do that either. So 16 for you on Sunday. You got it. When's your marathon, Jake? What marathon are you doing? I've been looking at I've been looking at other marathons to do in the next couple of months. If I'm better, I'm gonna bounce back from this, and my fitness level is gonna still be there. That'll give me a couple of months to get back into marathon. So I'm looking at like March time frame to do a marathon is what I'm trying to do. Oh, I can't do Huntington Beach February 1st. I'm looking at March. We got the Little Rock Marathon, but Little Rock has like 3 people that lives here. We're going to do the Lost Recipe. Last pour of the night. Tony spoiled me on this one. He gave me a freaking 3-ounce bottle. Holy crap. I'm going to ease back into it. I'm going to ease. If I can give you any advice, go easy. And that's what I'm doing, Tony. I'm feeling good. But that's my thing. I'm not naive enough to think, oh, I'm healed. I think maybe I've just gotten better enough to where I ran 4 miles without hurting. And if I ran 5, maybe I would feel it. But I am busting my ass PTing this thing. So maybe this is a direct result of me doing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're going to go a little extra innings, don't worry. Like, we're going to sit here we ain't ending right at 8. My injury, I'll show you. I'll show you my injury. Look at that. I got it all taped up. Some sort of hip injury. I really don't even know what it is. Just massive amounts of pain. Like, I would run. So every day I would run 6 miles. Well, whenever this injury came up, I would run for 3 miles, 0 pain, and then all of a sudden it felt like someone was stabbing me, just out of nowhere, at exactly 3 miles. So I was like, "What the freak is this?" And like I would have to literally stop running. It was hurting so bad. So I don't know. I've just been treating it like I've done research. I've been treating it as if it was this or this injury. I've been doing all of the physical therapy, all of the stuff. And I've just started kind of adding miles back in. And I'm feeling pretty good. So I don't know. I don't want to say we're back, but I'm thinking I'm back. That looks like $1 million injury. They said it was a $1 million wound, but the Army must keep that money because I never seen a cent of that $1 million. Three bourbons in. Trev already pulled his I didn't pull him off. I pulled him up, you dumb nerd. Friday night and he ready to party. You know? You know it's really not as chocolatey as I remembered it. Huh. That's the mocha. This is the only one tonight that has had mocha. If anything, you know what it reminds me of? And again, I haven't had this mocha in a hot minute. It's almost like a coffee mocha. Like when you coffee mocha might not be a mocha coffee. Maybe that's it. Well, okay, Tony. Okay, I had it and it's bourbon night. No, that was the Mindian. It said Mindian. You had mocha before it's bourbon night. Those other two had zero mocha. I looked at the picture. Yeah, zero mocha. Zero mocha. Zero mocha. Zero mocha. Amazon's here. Well, I can't believe they delivered my dildos to the right place this time. Where are we at? I've been struggling with makers lately, keeping that strong sour note. I will be honest, dude. I have not had. What am I trying to say? I haven't bought a new bottle in several weeks. I replaced one bottle, but I haven't bought a single new release. I haven't had a new, maybe not even new, but like maybe a new private select of makers, whatever. I have not bought anything in 3 freaking months. My shelf is just dwindling. I'll go and buy like an Old Forester 100 and drink it, then it's gone. But like, I'm not drinking anything else, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just the bourbon market's getting boring or if like my direct market is boring. Like I'm not getting anything new. It's like the same stuff for 2 years straight. It's boring. Trev, does Army or Navy win tomorrow? Obviously the Army. What time do they play? I actually have no freaking idea. Because Army and Navy usually both suck. but that's like the one game people watch. I I I haven't watched a single Army game this year, but I will watch the Army Navy game just to spite the Navy. Navy usually beats Army. I'm just gonna say that. But the Navy's full of a bunch of seaman freaking losers. You know? So non-combat, just absolute losers. So the Army's gonna win. Imagine joining the military to not fight. Shots fired. Dragon's milk is as in the beer. What? My nephew is a Navy corpsman. Well, he's okay. He's good people. What up, corn and whiskey? Freaking nerd, you're late as piss. There's very few people. So if you're combat arms in any branch, there's very few people that you respect. Everyone else you look at like they're freaking dweeb loser nerds, which they are. Absolute losers. Complete, utter scum losers. If you aren't, you know what I'm saying? Just freaking losers. Corpsmen, aka medics, but combat medics, not the people in a clinic. Combat medic, corpsmen. Those guys, legends. That's about it. So you're either a combat arms or you're a medic. And everyone else sucks. Everyone else is private pile. I'm just saying. Like, I love... Okay. As an infantryman in a mechanized unit, I hold the mechanics at a higher level than maybe most people do. The other guys in the truck, like my squad mates, like the dismounts, all those guys, they don't know flying shit about the truck. They don't know flying shit about the mechanics. They don't know nothing. All they know is the ramp drops and we run out and we go kill. That's fine. But as a crew member, I hold mechanics at the same level as our medics. So if you're a mechanic, I put you over there. You're safe. Mechanics over here, you're safe. Bobbits! Oh, there comes Bourbon Hunter. Hey, Bourbon Hunter, dude, you know. As a tanker, you know, though. Like, some of the I will say some of the mechanics can suck ass. The other ones were like, they were us. So I kind of like, I hold my, it's like we take the mechanics kind of under our wing. Like, hey man, I'm going to protect you from my friends. Like, I love you and they might hate you. So come over here. If you're with me, you're safe. Come with me. Come over here. Fix my truck. Give me heat. Fix the heater before anything, please. I don't care if the guns aren't working. I need the heater to work. You want me to freeze my ass off in there? No. I don't care if we're shooting people. I want to be warm. And that's where they come in. They say, yeah, dude, we got a freaking heater on speed. 1-day delivery. Lee. He says, yes, heater. What's your... I love your simple answers. Give me your simple answer to mechanic. And I don't know what kind of mechanic you guys had with, like, tanks. But what do you think about mechanics? Trev is always talking about sucking ass. Why, Trev? Don't knock it. Paulo. I don't want to, like, give you tips in the bedroom, but come on, man. Go get you a very powerful wine and just go. Just go, man. These are all things that I learned in the army with a bunch of dudes. So. What? Medevac are forever my heroes. Major told a bean counter full bird. So, okay, I got you. Pound sand and the corpsman to load me onto the Huey. Then flew me C-Mac from Lister. Rocket Boy, where were you at? This sounds like some goddamn Vietnam shit. My favorite thing about medevac and medics and all those guys is, and even the guys that I was with, even the guys I was with, a medic, our squad medic, so each truck had a freaking medic. And that one dude had more power than anyone, like, in the platoon. Like, he had his own... The medics, they were detachments. Like, they were augments. So they had their own first sergeant and all this. So when they got attached to us, our first sergeant and all those guys were responsible for him. And I don't want to say he didn't have to answer to them, but he had to, like, what the medic said went. So if he was like, we're bringing this guy back or whatever, like, the first sergeant wouldn't be like, well, I'm a first sergeant and you got to listen to me. It's like, okay, no, what Doc says, Doc goes. That was always something really, it always stood out to me as, like, he's the same rank as me, but he's talking to these high-ranking people as if he's in charge of them. It's just always weird. He's like, no, this guy's not okay. He's not going back out. And they're like, we need them. Nope, he ain't going. Okay. Fort Rucker, after my crash, they didn't think I would make it, so we were going to send me by ambulance. My kidneys had shut down, bro. Jesus Christ. So I'm sure you're freaking... I'm sure you had some people in charge saying some stupid shit. No, just take it by ambulance. Welcome to the army. it just goes to show you that people who don't belong in those positions end up in those positions. And there's nothing you can do about it. And they can kill you because they're going to make some dumb ass call. We had the same thing. I mean, it's that way everywhere you go. You got some dude in a position that shouldn't be there, and now he's all of a sudden he's making calls about Rocket Boy over there dying. That dude doesn't know shit. He's just some kid from college, like some fat body loser who's never been in any military rank, but they put him here now. You gonna die. You gonna die, Rocket Boy. You gonna die. You gonna die today. But guess what? Hey, if it makes you feel any better, he is long gone. That major is long gone. He's now a general. He's a 2-star general. He's making choices over 8,000 men. It's totally fine. You're totally safe. He's not killing just you. He's killing several people. Don't worry, Rocket Boy. You were just one life. He wanted more. The medevac pilot wasn't taking no for an answer. Well, that medevac pilot was also probably a freaking captain or something, and was also inclined to be like, listen, I don't give a flying shit what rank you are, man. All right. We wrapping her up. Get your last minute things in. Last minute questions. Back when I worked at Big Midwest University, I had lunch with an Army recruiter. We found the Army and the U had many similarities as dysfunctional organizations. Yes, guy. The Army is not a functional thing. Cheers, everyone. Have to pick up Miss Rocket. Cheers, Rocket Boy. Love ya. Drive safe. Drink some water before you go and pick up Miss Rocket. Drink a big old glass and then drink another one. What up, Kelsey? What's up, bro? Freaking nerd. Damn, I miss these Friday night hangs. I do too, bro. Get y'all's quit. Y'all got. Basically, what's going to happen is every question you have will prolong this. But when they stop coming in, I'm going to end. I'm going to end here in a minute anyway. What's your favorite Mexican dish? If I had one and only one dish, basically, like we're making up a scenario. If you give me the best chimichanga on the planet, That would always be my order. The best chimichanga. Thanks, Trev. We're to spend Friday with you and all the nerds. What's the filling? I mean, you could even rotate. I want steak one night, chicken one night, shrimp one night. 3 different chimichangas. That's like saying taco. Okay, you want a specific dish. I would say if you want me to give you one desert island dish, I always go chicken because chicken is my... I would say steak chimichanga. I would never order that normally because of my diet, but if I'm dying on an island, yeah, I want a ribeye steak chimichanga every day of my life. Period. Post-marathon meal. Post-marathon meal. I am not a big splurger when it comes to like food. Post-marathon meal, I would want like Mexican food because it's like a lot of carbs. I would want just some sort of massive amount, like give me a huge ass burrito covered in cheese. I want guacamole, cheese dip, and salsa, and I want enough chips. That's my issue, is you mother effers don't give you enough chips for what they give you. Give me enough chips to eat through all 3 of them, and then I want like endless beer. Like I'm gonna be drinking like 6 beers, so probably a margarita before the food gets there, and then I'm gonna switch to beer. Margarita to pregame, and then beer. That's post-marathon. Mexican food, margarita, 6 beers, guacamole, salsa, cheese dip. And then I want a huge ass burrito. Massive burrito. It needs to look like a newborn child. Like one of those burritos. Easy. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's kind of like my Mexican order anyway. Don't change what's not broken. Trev, come to Tucson. This is the birthplace of the chimichanga. Is there, like, Martin, I'd love to travel, bro. What else we got in Tucson? Martin, I'm going to tell you right now, we've really been wanting to come to, what's that goddamn city called? Springdale? No. It's in Utah. Do you got anything other than chimichanga? It's what I'm getting at. Scottsdale? No. What's that? What's the touristy place in Arizona? What's up, G-Time 151? If you could go back in time, where would you go? That is a Sedona. It's Sedona. G-Time 151 with the best question of the night. These are the kind of questions that I like to answer. If you could go back in time, where would you go? There are so many freaking places I would go. I'll give you a quick one. I'll give you a quick multiple answer. I would go back June 6, 1944. I just want to know what landing on the beaches of Normandy looked like. So I want to be on a boat going to Normandy, and I want to see what landing on those beaches looked like. I want to see, like, what did those guys see? Like, what was the chaos? I would also, I would easily go back to 79 AD Rome. I want to see life in Rome when people were filling the freaking Colosseum. I want to see what that looked like. I want to see what, like, not only do I want to see what was going on in the Colosseum, like, I want to watch, like, a gladiator battle. I want to see a lion kill someone. I want to see what the freak people were lining up to watch. But I also want to kind of see what, like, life around that was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know, like, were people, like, was it like modern day freaking football? Like, people just, oh shit, we gotta get to the stadium, man. There's a freaking lion today. You know, I want to see what that was like. So I would go back to that point. And then honestly, my third and probably the most important, I would go back to, like, Jesus. I want to see what Jesus was like. Like, I want to go back. I want to see the Jesus that, like, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote in the Bible. I want to see that. So that's my answers right there. Like, I want to see what life was like back then, but then I also want to be like, dude, I'd pay money. I want to see some Jesus miracles, man. So those are my answers. Kind of a weird assortment. It's what I do. I love history, man. Trev, I would just like to go back to the 80s. Trev, favorite fish? Hmm. Now, every week I eat salmon every week, but that's not my favorite fish. That by far. I think salmon gets too fishy. I eat it because it's so easy to buy and it's easy to cook and it is tasty. Favorite fish? Favorite fish would probably be. See, Wilmington, we don't have wild caught Alaskan salmon. We have Walmart salmon. A good old Arkansas. What we do best in Arkansas is fried catfish. Um, I love it. I wouldn't call it my favorite fish. I would say maybe some good old grouper. Maybe some good old grouper. Come on, where's the Florida people? Nope, got it. Swordfish. Swordfish. Easily a swordfish fillet is the best fish that I've ever had. It's not even a question. Like I'm a tuna. I'm a tuna fan. So like I will buy tuna fillets and I will like fry them up and stuff. Love it. Snapper, love snapper. Mahi mahi, love it. But yeah, swordfish is it is as far as fish goes, swordfish. That crap is freaking good. As far as my favorite seafood, no one asked that, but I'm going to answer it to you. I could not name you a single person who dislikes shrimp. If you dislike shrimp, I think you need to be studied. I think you are broken. I love crab legs. I love scallops. Favorite seafood. I've tried octopus. It's and no one's favorite thing is octopus. Lobster. I like lobster. It's not my favorite, man. I think shrimp is just so versatile. Like you can just do whatever the freak you want with it. Bang bang shrimp. You can do coconut shrimp. You can do fried shrimp, boiled shrimp, pepper shrimp, lemon shrimp. Dungeness crab. I for the first time ever, Andretzky, when we were up in Washington, we tried Dungeness crab. That was the first time I've ever had it. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, Andretzky. I wouldn't call it any different than any other goddamn crab, but it was freaking good. So, Bubba would agree about the shrimp. See, now I'm right by Louisiana. I'm in Arkansas, so we got crawfish, man. I don't know what they freaking like about them. They're like little mud puppies down there. I think Louisiana loves crawfish. Anywhere else is just. We have a lot of crawfish up here. And they're good. Don't get me wrong. They are good. And I will eat the shit out of them. That is not the best. For one, I wouldn't even call a crawfish a goddamn seafood. That mother effer lives in a ditch right out my road. That ain't no seafood. Yeah, you suck the head. Yeah, you got to get all the juice out. Someone else asked something that I was like, I took offense to. I got to ask. Let me scroll up. Someone was like, I want to ask Trev if he's ever had this. Are you drunk? Tipsy minimum. Duck. It was duck. Wilmington said, has Trev ever had duck? Do you realize that Arkansas is the duck hunting capital of the world? We have more than duck. That Wilmington, I was looking for the duck question. Look it up. Duck hunting capital of the world is in Arkansas. Now it's a bit of ways away from us. It's probably 2 hours away from here, but we eat duck. And it's good. It's very good. Duck is great. Duck is better than chicken, but it's not readily available. So I would say it's very similar. It's very similar to chicken, but better. But it's less readily available. So chicken's always gonna win because it's just there. But the duck will always taste better. And I'm talking anyone to anyone. I promise you. To anyone, duck tastes way better. It's moist. I mean, it just melts in your mouth, man. It's just freaking good, and it's literally like, oh my god, this chicken tastes so good. Like that's what people say. Man, this chicken just melts in my mouth. Oh yeah, well you're eating a duck. It's not even chicken. Wilmington, good night. Yeah, we're done. We're all done here too. Everyone who stopped by, thank you for enjoying a random 3-week away from Trev stream. Hope you guys had a good time. I've had a great time. Really needed to come and hang out with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time. Suck it. Good night. Hopefully, I will see you probably definitely before the end of the year. So we'll have to see. I think maybe next weekend. I don't know. We'll have another stream before the end of the year. So, love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks for sticking around when I don't stream for 30 weeks. So, love you guys. It was nice to see you too, Jake. It was nice to see all of you. Freaking miss you guys. I freaking love you guys. I hope you know that. Love you guys.